So, just minding my own business, rolling down the road, trying to keep things all together in my mind, so I'm productive, so we're profitable and do all that. And what is it that happens? Guy that I have talked with that has not used me for a month and a half contacts me and says, hey man, need a dump trailer. 70 square roof, needs 2 cans. What can we do and how soon? And so I thought about it and I was like, $1,200 and I'll get the first can there within. And he was like, let's do it. So I'm gonna run down how this came about, what I should net, and just a little bit of footage, and we're gonna have a good time. And there's gonna be a moral behind this story. Looky there, that's 3 money makers. There ain't no telling. I wish I kept better track exactly how much those trailers have made me, but it's been a lot, that's for sure. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. Now personally, what I do is I got hydraulic jacks on mine, and so I lower it all the way to the ground in case somebody's driving by. They're like, oh man, that'd be too much trouble for me to steal that trailer, so let me go ahead and pass that by. The other thing is I take my couplers off. And, if somebody can use a tow chain, sure, but it's going to make an awful lot of racket. They got to be really motivated to do it. It is what it is. That's the trailer right there that started everything for me. I bought that for about $3,800. Actually, I did a loan on a guy and he wouldn't pay it back. Said he didn't want the trailer anymore, so I kept it. Found out I could make money with it. Bought that one, had a 4th one, but I sold it. And so we're about to go take this one, load it up, put it on location for them. We're hooked, we're rolling, we got the power hooked up, trailer brakes, locked, done, boom, walked around, we done kicked the tires, we're good to go. Well, here we are, we got to stop at the gas pump, put $100, see if we even get half a tank, you know what I mean? But we got to feed the beast to make the money and everything like that. That's part of what comes off of what we call the gross. The net is what you are left over with that actually goes into your pocket. So we're headed that way. We'll get this one dropped, come back, pick up the next, put it on location, and then I got a bunch of blocks that I got to get in some 4x6 beams because we're going to be leveling up a house tomorrow. Actually, we're going to be leveling up an addition on a mobile home, and when they framed it up, they did not do it correctly and did not use the right wood in the right places. So, hey, more money in my pocket. We're going to pick up the next dump trailer and we're taking it out there. We're going to drop it on location. This right here is just to catch me out. If you ain't got one of these lifts right here, you need to get one, boy. I bet it just makes all the difference in the world not having to crank on this thing by hand. All right, we got the second can. We're just about to drop it off. And the gentleman that hired me, he and I don't remember what it was that we had a falling out about, but basically he said, I'm never going to use you again. And the situation was that he was heated about something. I don't remember exactly what, but I calmly said, hey, look, I've done this, this, and this. I'm not the bad guy here. I've done exactly what I said on time, never told you no, those kind of things. And I'm never going to use you again. Okay. A couple days later, he's calling me again. And the reason that I'm saying this to you is that if I had come back at him with the same amount that he was coming at me with, this right here would not happen today, okay? Been a month and a half. I don't know if they've gotten somebody else, maybe 2 months since they've used me before, but, I already got the money. I got paid, so this is all good right here. Look at these guys right here. Woo-wee! That's a steep roof and it's hot. And there they got it loaded, or some of it, but there ain't but about 20 squares in there, so we can't take this one away. The other one would be 50, and that's too much in one trailer. Although I have had 55 squares in that trailer. I'm gonna go get my truck, and hopefully nobody is gonna steal my cinder blocks before I get back. Party tomorrow. Looky there, looky there. We got some 4x6s, we got cinder blocks, we got all kinds of good stuff. There is going to be a house leveling party happening tomorrow. Some days are like this. All my associates, they've been home since 4 o'clock and taking it easy. Hopefully they got a nice shower, they're in the air conditioning and just chill. And we're still not home yet, and it's 7 o'clock, and this day started at 2:45 a.m. All right, it's 8 o'clock. We're about to hop in, take a shower. This day's a wrap. I'm gonna break down the numbers for you in just a second on that dump trailer load, and we're going to get some food and go night-night. Okay, this is how I got this. Guy told me 70 square. One square shingles, 225 pounds. That comes to 15,750 pounds. All right. Then you times this by 0.25, or you add it actually. Okay. The 0.25 is going to be 25%. Okay. That's your felt paper, your E-metal, your nails, and all that kind of stuff and everything like that, all right? So basically, this comes out to, this load is going to be 20,000 pounds, all right? So then you take 20,000, divide it by 2,000, because my landfill charges by the ton, all right? It's $50 a ton. So you do this, and it comes out to 10 tons. 10, and then times 50. The dump fee is going to be roughly $500, okay? It's not an exact science, but this gets you real close in the ballpark, all right? Now, I figured that I'm going to use $100 in gas for both of these trailers, okay? So then I charge $1,200. So then you take 500, 100, 6. So roughly I'm going to gross $600. I don't know where else, we might have an additional expense, no telling, you might have a flat tire or something, but generally speaking, so with this run today, we ended up with $600, and I'll have probably about 7 hours, now more about probably 8 hours into it. So you figure out roughly $75 an hour. Not too bad, okay? And that's how we ended up with it. That's the math right there, how I figured out the load. The guy called me up out of the blue, been 2 months since I heard from him. I said, yeah, absolutely. I said, this is what it's going to cost you and everything. And he said, not a problem, let's do it. So boom, okay, there you go. So it's been a good day. It's been a long day. It's about 9:20, 9:30, and I'm fixing to go to bed. So have a wonderful day. Be productive. Be profitable. If you need me, send me an email, rentalrobertpcola@gmail.com. Have a good night.